Growing up, this film used to scare me shitless. And now I watched it, and it still creep me out, those bloody fuzzballs. Ugh. What can I say? I'm a scaredy cat. Let's just go. Hello YouTube, Ash here, and welcome to another episode of Special Talks. On today we have another B review, and we will be reviewing Critters. So we're going old school today as the film came out in 1986. The film stars Billy Zane, Dee Wallace, Terrence Mann, and a load of other victims. So without further ado, let's get into it. Plot! So the film starts out in space. The critters, or Krites, are criminals and they're being delivered to a prison, an asteroid prison. Once there, they somehow escape and steal a spaceship and head to Earth. To get the prisoners back, the warden, or whoever he is, enlists the help of two bounty hunters. These bounty hunters are cool because they can change their face, and they head right after the critters. The critters then crash land in a small town in America and proceed to attack a farm owned by the Brown family. Now it's up to the Brown family and the bounty hunters to stop the critters before they eat everyone in their path. TNA, tits and ass. None, zip, nada, nothing. It's not that sort of film. The only bit we get is sort of like a make-out session between Billy Zane and the lead daughter, but it doesn't lead anywhere. And of course then Billy Zane gets his finger bitten off and gets eaten basically by the critters. So yeah, it doesn't really lead anywhere. WTF Moment. I actually have three moments in this film. The first would be the first time the bounty hunter changes its face. I thought it was just going to be like a modern film where it goes bzzz and it just morphs. No, but this time you get all blood and bones being built and like blood sheds and eyes and like it's really scary, like the bones just growing all, and it was kind of gross. The second part is the fact that one of the critters gets bigger. I thought that was really weird and really what the hell, and you have to feel sorry for the other critters that stay small like little fuzzballs. When you have this one who becomes really big and giant, his hands are sort of like this big. You don't actually see him a lot first half. They probably didn't have the budget for that, but you just see his hand and you see him like walking in the shadows and like you see his foot. So yeah, that was, and I thought it was kind of messed up that they didn't explain why that one critter got bigger when all the others were eating other things as well. So yeah, and I said you have to feel sorry for the other fuzzballs. And the last WTF moment would have to be the remote that the bounty hunter gives to Brad. A bit of background: when they were escaping, the critters shot down the family farm, destroying it into a million pieces. But with this remote, a tap of the button, the farm gets rebuilt. Even if it wasn't a million pieces, it came all back together, and yay, made for a nice happy ending. Of course, then you see the farm and you see the critters' eggs, so it's not all a friendly ending. But yeah, but at least the farm got rebuilt. Best part. So the best part has to be the little montage when cheesy 80s music is playing and the critters are destroying the house. You know, they're eating goldfish, they're ripping up beds. One of the little critters is even talking to a E.T. soft toy and he's saying, "Who are you? Who are you?" And then he just proceeds to eat the soft toy. But before he's trying to have a conversation with E.T. and it's really funny and it really gives you that Gremlins style feel. Fun fact, this film was actually written before Gremlins. However, Gremlins came out a year before and people thought that this was a knockoff of Gremlins, but in fact the story was written before. So yeah, a lot of critter fans get offended when they say you're just a copycat of Gremlins. Final verdict. So my final thoughts on this film are that it's much better than I remember. To be honest, I was always scared of this film as a kid, so I probably didn't watch it. Yeah, I know, back in the 80s we used to watch violent films. The film is a fun little horror comedy and the critters are really funny. I like when they talk to each other because you get the subtitles of what they're saying and the little hands picking up things, and it's really funny. Okay, it's not really the fastest paced film because it actually starts quite slow, but I'm really surprised how much I enjoyed it. I really didn't get bored with the film and I'm actually looking forward to watching the sequels, something I thought I would never say. So I will give Critters 4 beers out of a 6-pack. It's really not that much of a drinking film with your friends. However, I would kind of feel guilty if I gave it a lower rating because it's much better than other B movies that I've seen. So that's it for today. If you like this video, please click that like button and let me know in the comments, which do you prefer, Gremlins or Critters? Let's have a showdown. I've been Ash. If you want to follow me on social media, please do. I have Twitter, I have Instagram, so follow away. And if you want to see more of my videos, please click that subscribe button and tick the notification bell. I do 1 to 2 videos every week, and that's it. Bye bye.